Hello, hello. All right. Oh, I have my phone down. I won't be looking at the comments, but I have been requested to clarify some things or openly state that I was lying. And spoiler alert, in this live, you will not ever hear me saying that I was lying. I will, however, clarify a few things. So, yesterday, and I do have it recorded so I can post it on my shorts to make it easier access. I referred to restraining orders that were filed, multiple ones that were filed against Mr. Roadhog. So let me expand on that, if you will. I was using the improper terminology. What I should have been saying was protection order, okay? In the state of Indiana, there's no such thing as a restraining order. Everything falls under a protection order, and there's a whole variety of reasons that you can get. So it is true that there have been multiple protection orders filed against you, okay, against Roadhog. And it is also true that I said I didn't know the outcome of those, and that I believe some of them may have run their course. So I didn't lie about that. There were two that have expired. They weren't dismissed, they were expired. Okay, meaning they were filed, they were granted protection orders, filed and granted. Okay, in that they were good for a certain amount of time, and they ran the course of time, and then they expired, meaning that the order is no longer in effect. Okay, so the next point I want to move on to is that there have been so many people from that community that are up in arms saying that I said that Mr. Roadhog has criminal charges against him. And I don't know what they're talking about, because I rechecked my live, because everybody was just so adamant that I said this. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what if I did say that? So I went back and I listened. I went and looked through the transcripts. I never said the word criminal anywhere, nor did I say that there were pending criminal charges or anything. I think the closest that I came to mentioning was that I didn't know if some of the quote unquote restraining orders, as I referred to them as yesterday, fell under the guise of like a domestic violence restraining order or domestic violence protection order, depending on where you're from. In Indiana, from what I can tell, is that if you have a protection order that is like against you, and it's because you were like violent with somebody, I believe there's a violent offender registry. I don't think that that applies to Mr. Roadhog. I didn't see anything on that screenshot that he showed yesterday, or not the screenshot, the search for his protection orders. They indicated that there was like any type of like violent implication with those. However, I will say, with the allegations, and they are allegations that came out about this gentleman in regards to another woman that we know on this platform who may or may not be his wife. There was like some hands-on type of stuff going on there, and that, whew, I mean, I'm super glad you guys are doing better and that you've worked through it, and that, you have like taken accountability to the person that matters the most, and that you know, not gonna harm her or what have you. So super glad about that. But I never called you a criminal. I said you were. I'm not really sure. I will say one of the next things I'm gonna research should understand that a little bit. Because I can tell you, sir, you claiming to have nudie dirty pictures of me, I have never taken and posted anything nor sold it or anything like that. However, find me a gal in this day and age who hasn't sent their lover a dirty photo at least one time, at a minimum one time. You know what I'm saying? So if it so happens that an ex-lover of mine from long ago took scandalous pictures that I sent them and posted them online, and then you bought them and now are trying to what? Like, are you trying to intimidate me? Like, are you trying to say that you're going to be like releasing these? What are you saying? What are you implying here? Right? I think that's important for us to understand. Because if you're implying that you're going to release those, I would strongly discourage doing that because I am pretty sure, even if you bought those, that your intent with what you're trying to do might get you hemmed up, might get you in some trouble. I'm just saying. I am just saying. So it might be worth looking into. Maybe you're protected. Maybe you aren't. I will say though, your intent, just like with the doxing, intent goes a long way. It really does. And my goodness, is there tons of proof out there from the horse's mouth, the pig's mouth, the hog's mouth of intent. So hopefully my audio's good. I did glance down and saw that I was roboting a little bit. But yeah, everybody can definitely rest assured I did not accuse this man of criminal activity, criminal charges, pending criminal charges. Okay? I didn't even say the word criminal. And I feel so bad because my God, like I poor Mrs. Roadhog was at the courthouse today. Like, I mean, granted, my hat goes off to her. Like, she's like, that's my man. And let me tell you something, you're gonna come correct because she's under the impression that I accused him of criminal charges or whatever. So she's like, I'm gonna clear his name. That is my man. And you are not going to talk about him like that. No. To hell with you. I'm going down to the courthouse right now. And I am going to prove you wrong. Okay. So she's done the thing. My hat goes off to her. Good woman. I think that many of us who love our husbands would do the same. Especially, we share children with that person. So it is what it is. Am I surprised? No. No, not at all. I mean, shoot, it wasn't even maybe it was a week ago when somebody's like, oh, you're waiting for me to die so you can hack my channel. Man, what? What? You are out of your mind. But, I mean, shoot, if I was half as interesting as these people paint me to be, my goodness gracious. My channel definitely wouldn't be this small if I was even one fraction of as interesting as these people paint me to be. But alas, I am not, unfortunately. No. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. I am on my way back from another doctor's appointment. My goodness gracious, I'm falling apart. You know what's happened to me. I think I already mentioned it, but I already, just like I did with the live where I was accused of like waiting for somebody to pass on so I could do awful things that would hurt their children. My goodness gracious. Anyway, I went through that live. I couldn't figure out what the heck they were talking about, but like, I'm not surprised with that accusation. And then I went through my live. I'm like, maybe I slipped up. Maybe I did say that. I would have no issue apologizing if that was the case. Um, I have apologized to Mrs. Rohag before because bless her heart, I she thought at what it was like an interaction that's like on my community post somewhere, or it's in the comments somewhere buried under all the heaps and mounds of all of our collective BS. But she thought I was trying to incite people to call CPS on her. And she was so upset with me about this. And I understand why she would be, but she never bothered to look at what that number was that I posted. Um, and so I reassured her, no, I would not do that. I would never do something that was going to hurt you like that, harm your children, harm your family. Like, there's nothing on YouTube that is that serious to me. The only thing that I would think I would need to like really, really like hit hard and heavy is this like random ass like you voted, I found your news online and I bought them with my credit card. So you can spend your money. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow and you bought who you bought who you thought is me those nudes? It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Why buy some roses? Well, granted, I'm sure my nudes don't really cost that much. Maybe a few pennies in the dollar, you know. But my point still stands. Be spending your money on stuff like that. Spend it, Valentine's Day tomorrow. Some roses. I know, are roses a cliche? I don't know. I love a good flower, personally. No such thing as a bad flower to me, unless it's like one of those like ones that like attract bugs because they smell like rotted like meat or what have you. I don't know that I would necessarily like a gift like that. I don't know what I would do with it. We're like, well, great, great, thank you. It's terrible, smells terrible, but I mean, it's kind of pretty. I love the fact that it can kill things. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but you'll get my point. So, again, I don't know what you think you have. I don't think that that's me. That's not really my style. If it is me, however, I can assure you that was not put there legally, and I would very much discourage you from disseminating that because that is called revenge porn. So that's that. What does she say? What does Miss Portland say? So there's that, or that's there, or whatever. What does she say? I cannot for the life of me. Let's see. Have I lost service yet and been rambling to myself? No, no, I have not. Okay. Oh, hello, everyone. And to go, I do not know, man. I don't know why somebody would want to hack somebody's channel, although I have heard of it happening before, but I think it happens to like big time creators. And capitalizing. I remember hearing about it. I wasn't driving, so I could show you my outfit. It's random for me to say that, but I look so cute today. I have like this black sweater on, and it's got an embroidered like silver moons and stars down the front. Like the YouTube streets. I see that like Jeffree Star is starting to like show up on like the makeup tea channels again. And I thought we were past this by now. I really did. But I think he got like banned from TikTok top of something, which is probably really awful for his. I don't know. Actually, maybe he's doing better than what I think he's doing. I don't know. Also, I got to try out some of the products that I bought from Ulta yesterday, and it was a ColourPop dual chrome eyeshadow cream. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I swatched it on my hands um, when I got home, and then did my like household thing, like did like my chores, and taking care of the little babies, and doing all the things that I'm supposed to be doing. That live, and I wasn't making eggs, and that line. I mean, it didn't move. It was on the back of my hand, my non-dominant hand. So you know that hand, I would probably most likely have the back of it coming more into contact with things because I'm holding stuff in my dominant hand. But it's beautiful. It didn't budge. I really liked it. However, I do have some unfortunate news is that whatever ColourPop has done with the Super Shot they are and like such a good formula. And we see this happen time and time again when companies grow and they expand, they want to make more money, even though they're already making more money. And so they like cut corners or change ingredients or formula. And the next thing you know, the product that like put them on the map is like garbage, absolute garbage. And I'm just really sad. I love I saw BTU has a new video out. I'll be watching that. If I wasn't B's voice, I just want her to talk to me all the time. Oh, hello. Hello, Stina. Viper, I don't know that I said hello to you. Melissa, hi. Oh my goodness. Hi, Steph. It's nice to see you, ma'am. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I don't think I need to be talking just to hear myself talk. And yeah, I just hope you guys all have a great day. I do. I hope that I was able to clear some things up for you, Mr. Roadhog. I will say though, I found, that screenshot that you said wouldn't be able to be surfaced because if it's surfaced, it's obviously been altered in some fashion, right? Well, originally my argument with you was like her full name. And you said you didn't, but you did. And I love how you went on to say, well, rest assured that, I'm paraphrasing, rest assured, if it surfaces now, it's definitely been altered. I don't know how I would remove the little the little blue scribbly thing you did on your second go around. But I will tell you what, people were watching. You also had Lisa tagged in that post, so I'm sure she's got the proof. But you know, you will not be posting or claiming any fast ones here. So we got you pegged. We know that you're a lying liar face, a lying McLiarson, a liar McFerguson even. So yeah, why don't you put that in your back pocket and carry it around for a day or two? Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not about finding, the proof that you actually did something really terrible to somebody who didn't deserve it, but, like the whole put it in your back pocket thing. I got a song stuck in my head. It's like, Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make back time lots of fun. I can't remember the rest of it. I don't know why I just thought of rubber ducks. Isn't that weird? Oh, it's so random. It's like random. Anyway, I think I gotta go ahead and just go. But hopefully I can talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Hopefully you got some clarity on some situations. Hopefully I expanded on areas that I needed to expand on, and just remember your time is limited in quantity. Okay, all of the time you have, that's all you're ever going to have. And if you spend some time with me today, fortunately you can never get that back. However, I'm grateful for your investment, and I appreciate you. So with that being said, take care.